Hey everybody! I'm here today to tell you that this is why you need to clean your dryer vent. As you can see, there is so much lint. It is actually unbelievable. Look at how much lint there is. Now I actually just got all of this lint out from the dryer vent. I'm going to close that up so the lint doesn't get everywhere in the air. Now let me tell you this whole backstory because it's really crucial to know why you have to clean your dryer vent. Really important, okay? So, first of all, this is a new house that my wife and I purchased, so I didn't let that much lint accumulate in the dryer vent. That was not because of me. I would never let that happen. So we moved into the house, okay? I had used the dryer, I probably did about 10 loads of laundry within the first few weeks. We had a lot of clothes to wash, okay? Then outside of this room, I turned the dryer on one time. Outside of this room, I had noticed, okay, that I thought I noticed that the actual outlet for the dryer vent wasn't opening. So I went outside and I looked at the actual box on the outside of the house. And the louvers on the box, those little flaps on the box, weren't opening. So I said, wait, one of two things is the case. Worst case scenario is that inside of this ceiling box right here, because that's where the dryer vent is, it goes from here, which is where the dryer is, basically, all the way across outside the house. So like from here across outside the house, okay? So the worst case scenario was going to be that the dryer vent was disconnected, okay? Because I didn't think that it was possible for there to be enough lint to completely block the airflow, but the dryer was still working. It was still drying the clothes. So I kind of did some testing and I went outside, I stuck my hand inside of the box outside. I said, okay, it feels like it's still connected. I'm assuming it's still connected. So I said, you know what? I need to clean the dryer vent anyways. We moved into a new house. For safety, it was definitely on the to-do list as one of the first things that I needed to do. I should have done it before I did those loads of laundry, but I didn't think it would be that bad. So I started cleaning the dryer vent, okay? And there's a pipe that connects it to up here, okay? So I took out that pipe. The pipe was fairly clean. It wasn't that bad. So I said, oh, okay. And now I'm thinking it's probably disconnected. So I started off by using this tool right here, which is the manual dryer vent cleaning kit. It's just like a wire, a metal wire with a sort of like a brush over here. And I was going, and lots of lint came out, and I was using the shop vac that I just showed you to vacuum up all of the lint that I could, sort of keep the air quality good and clean, and to not make a mess. So I used this, I went a couple feet with this, I connected the dryer again, still didn't work. The louvers weren't opening, the flaps weren't opening. So I said, you know what? We gotta go heavy duty over here. We can't fool around anymore. So I went and got this bad boy over here, which is like the drill-powered dryer vent cleaner. So I went in with one connection first, okay? Lots of lint came out, and at that point I knew it's probably the case that this is just packed with lint, because I got my hand, I shook. It was a terrifying moment for me, okay? Because I don't know if there's an animal in there. Who knows? If it's blocked, it could be anything in there. I got my hand in there, I closed my eyes, and I pulled out an incredibly huge chunk of lint, like this, okay? I said, this whole, about 10 to 12 foot section is packed with lint. And not only is that a fire hazard, but it's horrible for the air quality, and it increases the likelihood of it being disconnected or a tear happening in the pipe. So I added on the next attachment, okay? And now we're going with 2 extensions in there, okay? I did that, no problem. Tons of lint came out as you saw in that shop vac. I added on the next extension. Now we're at 3 extensions. I'm about 3/4 of the way throughout the entire thing. So much more lint. Towards the end was tons of lint. Now when I got to the last extension over here, we're looking at like 10 feet or give or take at this point. I was pulling out lint and it almost looked like insulation. So what went through my mind was, I'm already about 4 hours invested into this little mini project, and is the pipe torn and now I'm just pulling out insulation? And then I thought about it, I said, there's not any insulation, it's unlikely that there's insulation in that box. So I'm gonna just keep going, and it turns out that the lint, all the way at the end, was just so old that it almost looked very cloudy. It had clouded up. I guess because of maybe the humidity from outside working its way in. So anyways, I got to the end. At this point, with all of the extensions on, I'm almost outside, okay? Like, I'm almost outside with the brush. I connected the dryer vent, turned on the dryer, went outside. Okay, I felt a little bit of air, but not a lot. I said, oh my gosh, I'm like 5-6 hours into this project now, trying to figure it out. I'm thinking I'm gonna rip down the ceiling and connect a new hose, which is fine, it's not the end of the world. But I took off the louvers, and I looked inside and I saw a big chunk of lint, right? I pulled out that last chunk of lint, boom, the air came through. Now we got full flow. Tons of air was coming through. So what happened was I loosened up all of the lint. When I turned on the dryer, it all went towards the louvers and got bundled up there. The moment that I pulled that out, oh, lint was flying out. All the excess lint was flying out. So here's the point. Clean your dryer vent once a year minimum, okay? If I had not done that, and I had done 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 loads of laundry over the next couple months, the chances of a fire hazard would be really, really high, okay? Really high. My brother-in-law's a firefighter. I told him this story. He couldn't believe how much lint was in there because the amount of fires that he attends that are started in the dryer section of the house due to an unclean, due to a dirty dryer vent is unbelievable. It's the majority of his calls, by far, with regards to fire specific. Okay? So with that being said, clean your dryer vent. Okay? Make sure, in addition to that, you clean your lint screen with every single load. This thing right here, look at how clean that is. Every time I put something in the dryer, I make sure it's spotless like that. Because what that does is that reduces the likelihood that lint is even going to make its way into the dryer vent. So if you clean your lint screen every time, then when you clean your dryer vent once a year, it's 5 minutes. You know, you take one of the tools that you have that you can use, either the manual brush or the drill powered brush, you put it in and out, you turn on the dryer to blow out the rest of the lint, and you're done. Clean your dryer vent. The reason that I showed you why was right there. That amount of lint in that shop vac is unbelievable. I could not believe it. So clean your dryer vent, okay? For yourself, for the other people, potentially your family members that live in your home, and for the next person, if you're selling your house, clean the dryer vent for them. They shouldn't do it themselves like I did, but clean it for them. You don't want to give it to them in that condition. Clean it for them, okay? Anyways, I'm happy right now. It's clean. It works. I didn't have to cut down any ceiling. I'm fine. But clean your dryer vent. The reason why is exactly what I showed you. That amount of lint, this dryer vent probably hasn't been cleaned in 10, 20 years at least. But that's just my opinion. But clean it. You don't want to be in a dangerous position. And that's it. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. It helps the video if you smash the like button. So give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.